Hey ladies and gentlemen, how you doing out there in YouTube land? I'm working on my 2010 mirror here. I must have got that little plate off, wherever it is. Little triangular plate must be kicking around. I'll find it soon enough. Anyways, that came off easy enough. I guess you pop it out. So to get the wiring of the mirror, this panel, gotta take the panel off. So I followed this YouTube video on how to take a panel off of the Subarus. And so you got underneath a little cover. Let's see if we can find the cover. You got these covers. Yeah, you get at them underneath there with this little fine tip screwdriver and gently work them out. And what the heck, if you break them, they're just decorative. That's my philosophy, but it may not be yours. So anyways, this part slides in and then it lifts up and you pull them out. So you got two screws to take out. One there. And there's one more somewhere. Right there. Right there. So that's two screws, and then this, of course it's already been taken loose, but yeah, you pop it loose by reaching in there and pulling hard until it goes pop, 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 pop as each individual little popping holder pops loose. And then the top part is just like hung on there, so you just lift up and wiggle. Lift and wiggle, there you got it loose. And there's our mirror connector we're going to be dealing with hopefully shortly. Well, what the heck, I'll leave this hanging. And not the greatest idea, it's got some delicate wires. So if I'm not going to be unplugging it, I want to be holding on to it while I'm leaving it hanging. Now for the mirror itself, this is a 2010, and you all know if you have a 2010, finding a 2010 mirror, supposedly, to get it exactly right, you got to go with another 2010 mirror. So here's the base of the 2010 mirror. You can see was a non-folding. It's got the 3 attachment for attachment screws, and this looks like maybe a ground, and it goes in there. So let me see if I can thread it in through. And it supposedly lines up. I'll have to take and do this with 2 hands eventually. Well, let's study the 2011. So I was a cheapskate and came across a good deal on a 2011 mirror. Now it's not heated, whereas the 2010 has 2 wires for a heater and appears 3 wires to control the mirror movements. Well, this only has 3 wires, but at least they seem to be in the place of, you know, where the other 3 wire pins come through, and it looks like the shape of that is the same as the shape as that. And again, the color coding of those 3 wires appears to be going the same pins as the 2 mirrors share the same pin out, except this is lacking a heater on the mirror surface. So you gain a folding mirror. At least I gained a folding mirror and lost the heating power. Alright, so there's the base. It is different, but it is at least different in the right direction. So here's your original one. Notice that this is at the same level as this, whereas in the newer mirror, you got the exact same pattern all going around, except this thing goes inwards. So this will be in contact with the door metal, and this will be more farther away from the door metal. But I guess everything else seems to be the same shape, the same curvature on on that. So don't believe me. Let's try to get these matched up side to side here in some of the crucial regions here. So original and 2011. Alright, let me pause it. Get this stuck through the holes. I'll put that through the holes. Let me just get it started, then I'll pause it so you won't feel left out. And so forth and so on. It's going to go in there and get 3 bolts put on it. And the ground clippy, it looks like a little clippy to help make contact with the window metal, the door body metal. I'm guessing that's a ground. I should actually test that out. But I'm too lazy. So, see you on the flip side. Alright, so I did the two-handed thing. I got the mirror sort of in there. I got one screw on. Now this had me puzzled. It just didn't seem like it would go in with a lot of bending or something. But no, I just had to kind of push on it and wiggle it, and it just sort of went through. There, so I'm going to go ahead and get the other 2 bolts on and get this connected, and I'll see you in a minute. Right here where I'm bolting on the new mirror. Just tell me when you started.
You're started.
Alright. So my son has joined me. My son bought a moped, a Gorelli moped. So while I'm trying to get this car fixed up for him, he's going to get a moped. So we're fighting like 2 bucks fighting in a battle zone.
I have better gas mileage.
But hopefully he'll get a desire to carry friends around, so that'll be a plus for the car here.
Dad, if you need me to move people around, or if I need to move people around, obviously I'm going to take the Subaru. But for personal usages and just for cost, I think the moped's a bit more economical. It's good to have flexibility.
Alright, this youngster is naive. He's never wiped out in a patch of gravel.
I'm not going on gravel. I understand the difference. I'm staying on the paved roads.
Alright, have you ever had a flat tire in a moped? You're in Fishtailville.
Why would I drive with a flat tire?
Well, you didn't know you'd get a flat tire when it happened. Uh-oh. Is that a different style connector? Am I screwed? How come that fit in so nice?
The top's different.
Oh, flip it over.
Oh. Were you just pushing it in the wrong way?
Oh. Alright, I'm dyslexic when it comes to plugs. Oh, you hear a click? That's the modern symbol. You're doing something right when you hear a click.
Dad, dyslexia is for language.
Well, what about for mechanics? Don't mechanics get dyslexia?
I mean, mechanics can have dyslexia, but dyslexia is just for where you're reading. Oh well.
Alright, I'll make sure that's a little bit tighter. Come on, do I have a 10mm? Oh, no, they got the Phillips head, so I don't think I should be over tightening this too much. Is that 10mm? Oh, you know what? That's not 10mm, that's 8mm. So, alright, I'm just going to go ahead and tighten it gently. You know, we're tightening it into a... Well, I guess they got the metal insert into the plastic, but... You know, if it starts to fall off, I'll you know, get in there and retighten it. How about that? Alright, I'm just going to give it a good twist with my twist and twist.
You want me to help?
Twist. Oh good, my son's holding the door. Go ahead and twist. Push and twist. Push and twist.
What happened to your power tools?
I lost my tools as fast as I buy them.
Even
Alright.
the $500 Ryobi set we bought you 2 years ago?
Oh, I actually have most of those. It's not Ryobi, it is
Ryobi or
it's
something.
another name. Alright guys, let's see if this mirror works after all this fuss.
I mean,
Let's see if the wiring is right.
a mirror doesn't really
Take a
break.
picture of that mirror, and if I can make it move, then we're all set.
Dad, I think we can see if it moves now, right?
Alright, so how do you do the mirror? You flip it to right. Okay. Look at that, it's moving. Down, up. Success.
yeah.
Alright, this proves the 2011 mirror works on a 2010 Subaru. You don't have to feel like you have to hunt around for a 2010. Plus you get folding action. Look at that folding action.
Wait, are you telling me the other side doesn't fold?
Well, you know, we'll talk about that later, son. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This has been your YouTube daily dose of Subaru 2010.
I'm alright.
You